go again. This is just how I guess I start, you know, with the realness. Well, first off, what's up? It's Jack. You already know. I don't really get on and do a whole bunch of video blogging or any of that jazz. It's not my way. It's not really my thing. Maybe I should start though. Maybe I should start blogging. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in my semi-interesting life. I just noticed that my car door is open, but I'll get to it in a second. But yeah, there's a lot that goes on in my, you know, semi-interesting life that I just deal with, process, and just let it slide, because it's just what enough men do, you know. You don't really gripe about everything. But every now and then, there are certain things that happen that they just kind of get under your skin. They kind of bother you for ethical purposes, not ethnical, ethical, right? Sometimes there's just principles involved, morals, it's shit like that. So, and I don't expect everybody to necessarily get that, but don't take that the wrong way. But sometimes it just happens that really shouldn't happen the way that it happened. So, that being said, I'm actually brought here again with some this shit happened, and it kind of does bother me because it happened between somebody that I thought I was cool with. You know what I mean? You know, I met her about it's like, oh, this shit's a girl, right? So yeah, I met her about 4 years ago, right? Well, you know what? Let's get to the conversation right now. I'll set you up with the history in a second, right? Let's get to the conversation. All right. So first of all, you know, the girl's name is, you know, Carla Martinez. That's her on the Facebook right there. You know, maybe you know her, maybe you don't. I don't know. But it's put it this way: if you do know her, then you know I ain't bullshit. And if you don't know her, then, you know, it ain't really a big loss. It's no big deal. Alright, so I'm going to blow this up a little bit so you can see it clearer, you know. There we go. I know some of you are like, hey, I know that girl. I know that girl. But wait a minute, Jack. She's cool. Alright, so, you know, I used to think Carla was pretty cool, too. No bullshit. Right? I'm not exactly really sure when that changed. But anyway. I started off a conversation with her, you know what I'm saying, yesterday, as notated right here, yesterday, right? And I just come off, you know, you can see, you know, yo, what's the dealio, you know what I mean? She hits me back with the deal, you know, and she goes on, whatever, it's some basic conversation. I'll let you go ahead and see through it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You can always hit the rewind button. But yeah, really the whole thing started off with a post that she had, you know, thrown up, right? And it really wasn't directed toward me at all, right? So here's the post, and it just starts off like that. Off call man. I'm like, wow, what's going on with her and this, right? You know, so old boy Chris is over here like, damn, really? Like women are all innocent, you know, whatever. And it goes on. And again, you can go ahead and check it out. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, you can see my little tag, and I'm gonna get in there in just a second, right? About that. So we get back to the little conversation, and I'm like, what was up with that? You know, what's with the off-call men stuff, right? And, you know, she's like, oh, nothing. I just wanted to say off my boyfriend. I'm like, okay. You know, she's like, you tried intimidating me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So it was at this point where I'm over here, you know, and I tag in, like, you know, well, it's all women, right? But here's the thing, right? So she goes on to say, you know, I know you're traumatized. Like, I like how she spells traumatized. You see that? It's incredible. Anyway, so traumatized from your fucked up woman, but we are innocent. I'm just curious, who the fuck is we? And then she fills it in, right? I mean real women. So real women, whatever the hell that means, are innocent. I guess. So that being said, so I chime in, like I said, I'm thinking we're cool at this point. I'm like, I found women. And she chimes in. Boom. Oh, you already have, Jack. Ha ha. Porn star humor, right? So I say, nah, just you, and she comes in with the you wish. Now, okay, two things, right? Now I gotta bring you back. thing. So, I met her about 4 years ago in Texas, where she still lives, I'm assuming, Houston, right, for a show called Pornotopia, right? I went out to Houston, did the Pornotopia show, did a signing. It was cool, met some cool people. For everybody out there, y'all remember? Fantastic. Thank you for having me. It was a fantastic time, and I can't wait to go again. It's dope. Houston, much love. Yeah. I met her at the show. It was a porn show, Pornotopia. It's not like you could really mistake the name of this. And I met her at the show, and yeah, see, here's the thing. I don't know if she was just a freak, or if she was a Jack fan, or a groupie. And again, no, it doesn't matter, right? Freaks, I love them. Cool, do your thing. You're a Jack groupie, fantastic. I love you. Thank you very much. If you're a fan, couldn't do it without you. No bullshit. I love fans, groupies, freaks, all that shit. No bias whatsoever, right? But just be for real. That's all I'm saying, right? Whatever do you mean, Jack? I'll explain, right? We go on, right? And I gotta wrap this up because my battery is dying. But anyway, so right here, boom. Let's bring you back up here. You know what I'm saying? To the conversation where it was, right? So anyway, I'm laughing. I'm like, I say, oh, women. She's like, you already have blah blah. I'm like, I knew you were gonna say that, right? So she's like, what are you up to? Now I was in the process of eating some chicken and potatoes because that's what I do. This shit is good. I like it, right? So, it's funny. I actually wrote that. Okay, so I was eating chicken and potatoes. Good dish. Oh, funny. But then, right? So there's some posts that are here, right? That I wrote some jazz up, whatever, right? And she like mad deleted it and was like crazy denying stuff. Now again, a lot of that stuff is gonna be deleted, and it's not really so much about putting it out there. Like I said, it was a conversation that was going on back and forth, right? But when it got to the denying me stuff, it's like, well, okay. So I'm like, damn, denying me like that? You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, someone's changed, right? So she writes down, and I'm gonna go ahead and get in here clear so you can see the ish. I'm not going to let the world know that I'm a porn star. I would downgrade the quality of my piece. I would downgrade the quality of my piece if I let somebody know that I'm a porn star. What kind of thinking is that? Where does, you know what I mean? Where does the thought process come with downgrading yourself? Oh, people know. But here's the thing, right? Like I said, if you're a freak fan group, it doesn't even matter. But it is what it is, right? And I'm not saying you got to tell the whole world your business. That's not even in the case, right? But don't make me out to be a liar. That's all I'm saying, right? Everything else is fine and dandy, but don't make me out to be a liar. Don't play me out. That's all I'm saying, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of bothered by this because I thought we were cool. I thought we were cooler than that. Anyway, like I said, it's like 4 years ago. I only met the girl once, but I did keep in contact with her. But yeah, I mean, boom. So I'm like, wow, I was really shocked to hear that. Like I said. But anyway, so she's like, no, I never told anyone we know. The only people that know are the driver, the passenger, and you, and the other man that she told. Now I'm gonna skip forward a little bit, because yeah, I said it straight out. I'm not gonna lie, Carla, that actually really fucking hurt right there, right? But at least now I know how you really feel about me. Like I said, we really didn't keep that much in contact, but I did keep in contact over the span of 4 years, right? Some text in here, some emails there, you feel me, right? Anyway, so she starts getting in laugh mode, like this is a big ass joke, right? And she's like, wow, whatever. Dude, I was a little girl, that's the only reason you got to hit it. Had I been older, I would have never. My piece is of the highest quality. And yes, if men knew that I was you, they would think I'm easy. That's downgrading the quality of my piece. So get over it, you are who you are, deal with it.